Hey YouTube fam, Tanya, Aliza here, and I have a really exciting announcement video for my YouTube community. Okay, so over the last few weeks, I have really been silent on YouTube. If you've noticed, we really haven't posted a YouTube video for a little while, and this can happen from time to time when you're building a business because there's certain areas that you need to focus. There's operations, there's marketing, there's promotions, there's new products, there's product innovation, there's product updates. There's so many things as an online entrepreneur that you have to wear hats for as the CEO of the company. So one of the hats that I've had to wear over the last little while, which has been truly intense, has been product innovation. And so we launched a brand new product this last quarter called Growth Camp. And if you saw the promotion, awesome. If you didn't see the promotion, I'll link to it in the show notes of where you're watching this video in the description area. And you can check out this brand new mini course that we launched for the community called Growth Camp. I really had to dive in and figure out, okay, what's like online marketing is changing all the time. And I had to dive in and I had to say, okay, what can I create for my entrepreneurs and business owner friends and family to get them as fast as possible from point A to point Z. Point A being, hey, marketing online, exposure, social media stuff, to like customers and signups and business and referrals and things like that. So I went into the lab meaning my like little office here, and I created this mini course. So we had to put on our creation hat, we had to do product creation. And so when you do that, sometimes you get a little bit, overwhelmed with all the things that you have to do. And so the YouTube channel had to take a little bit of a backseat. However, something that we just launched in conjunction with the YouTube channel that I want to let everybody here on my YouTube channel know about is we just launched the podcast for the brand, and the podcast name is Wired to Crush It. So I have had so many people come up to me and say, Tanya, when are you going to start a podcast? We'd love to take you on the go with us. We love watching your YouTube videos, but sometimes we can't watch your video on the go as easy as if we were listening to podcasts. And I am a podcast lover. I listen to a copious amount of podcasts. It's how I get my information. When I walk the dog in the morning, I'm listening to the podcast. When I'm driving in the car, when I'm getting ready, when I'm doing my hair, I love podcasts. And so being that I love podcasts so much, I'm thinking like, why the heck have I not jumped on the podcast bandwagon a long time ago? And there's lots of reasons for that. But the more important thing is that the podcast is now launched and we are so excited about it. And we're doing a huge giveaway that I would like to invite you guys to win. So in the description area where you're watching this video, or you can go to tanyaaliza.com/podcast, it'll take you to the Wired to Crush It podcast where we have the first few episodes already launched and ready for you to listen to, ready for you to take notes, ready for you to implement the strategies that I share. And on the podcast though, we're trying to rise to the top. When you have a brand new podcast, there's a category called new and noteworthy. And if you can get a good amount of ratings and reviews within the first 8 weeks of you launching a podcast, they will give you that new and noteworthy title, which helps your podcast to get more exposure in front of the right audience that would be perfectly situated for it. So obviously, having a new podcast, we're running for this new and noteworthy. And we wanted to ask you for help. So I would love to ask my YouTube community who love the show if you guys can also come over and subscribe and tune in, rate and review the podcast show called Wired to Crush It. And so I'll leave in the description area of this video, I'll leave the instructions on how to do this. It's pretty simple. It'll take 2 minutes of your time and your day. But we also have a contest revolved around it. So we want to share some more value with you and shower you with value for helping us out in gratitude. So how the contest works, and again, I'll list all the details below, but basically if you go to the show, tanyaaliza.com/podcast, give us a 5-star rating, subscribe to the show, and leave us a heartfelt review, letting everybody know what you love most about the brand, the content, the show, and why somebody else should subscribe or listen or tune in. That would be awesome. And I'll see all of those, and I'm excited to see what you say. And obviously take advantage of the content. Now, also too, we want to enter you into the contest. So here's how we enter you into the contest. Once you've done that on the podcast itself, you want to click the link below that we have that'll take you to the Facebook Facebook post where you're going to tag 3 of your Facebook friends that you think would love the podcast as well. And so if you tag 3 of your Facebook friends, your name will pop up and we'll know who to enter into the contest. And we'll take your name and we'll give you an enter into the contest. Every group of 3 friends that you tag in that post gets you another entry into the podcast drawing. And we're going to pick 3 winners each week. So a total of 9 winners because we're doing this for 3 weeks. And the first place winner each week is going to win a Wired to Crush It swag bag. We've got coffee mugs, tumblers, notebooks, Amazon gift cards, and more included in that swag bag. And you also win a 45-minute live Zoom coaching call session with me as well. So we'll talk all about your business. We'll talk all things marketing, strategy, promotion, helping you acquire more customers, helping you to build your brand. We can even evaluate your website, your social media profile, whatever you want to talk about. You get me for 45 minutes. The second and third place winner each week will win that Wired to Crush It swag bag, valued at $100 each. We put a lot of work into that. So we really just wanted to say, hey, our podcast is launched. It's called Wired to Crush It, which is really cool. I'm going to have awesome guests on the show. I'm going to be talking about my strategies and sharing all of the things that have helped me grow my multiple 7-figure brand and business over the years. So there'll be a lot of value in there. And then we also wanted to ask you for your help to help us rise to the top and share with you the giveaway contest that we have so that you can get entered in if you want to as well. Thank you guys so much for being a valued subscriber of the YouTube show. And by the way, my YouTube show isn't going anywhere. We are going to reinstate all of our content each week that we do on the YouTube show as well. We just needed to take a little season and a little break to focus on some internal things inside of the business, which you have to do sometimes. But now we're back out promoting and sharing value and being more present on the front end now that we've worked in the back end, on the back end of things as well. So if you have any questions, comments, if you're excited about the podcast as much as we are, make sure to subscribe, get into that giveaway contest, and then drop us a comment below and let us know what you love most about podcasts. Let us know if you also have some favorite podcasts that you listen to. I'm always curious to see what you guys are already listening to. Thanks so much, you guys. I appreciate you, and I will see you on the next episode of Tanya, Aliza TV.